This is Jordan Tower with JT News. Make sure you smash that like button, smash that subscribing. Let's get right into the news. All right, so we got Tyler, the Creator, freaking out in New York City. We talked about this in the last one, but freaking out. He has security guards everywhere like he ain't out the closet. He already told everybody his sexual preference, all right? He's out there with his, I guess, one of his boyfriends, and, you know, he has security guards trying to snatch people's cameras. Who cares? Who cares? Why is it such a secret? Is he cheating on one of his other boyfriends? I mean, what's going on? I mean, you know, it's like Tyler, the Creator, is a great musician, but he's a little weird. Very weird, but, you know, he's making it a story by doing that. Okay, then we got Akon's wife, Tamika TM. One of his wives are divorcing him, but he has multiple wives, you know. She takes to IG, you know, saying that she's not filing for divorce and seeking $100 million in assets. It's fake news, 100% false. I don't know what part. Is she getting a divorce or just not want $100 million in assets? She says after 29 years of marriage, Akon's wife. Oh, she says, stop making this up. It's 100% false. She wants $100 million compensation. But the court only found $10,000 in Akon's account. Turns out the money's chilling safely in his mother's name. I don't know about that. That's Drake and his baby mom, Sophia Rizzo, celebrating Adonis' birthday. Is the head of Iceman supposed to drop this year? I still don't think it is. I really don't think Iceman is dropping this year. We haven't heard nothing for the past couple weeks. I think it's on ice, okay? Because this UMG thing, he has to figure out his next move. But I think he really thought he was going to have a stride with this case, and it got dismissed by the court. And honestly, the best move probably would have been to try to, like, you know, drop this album without having this beef with UMG, and then try to pivot out of the deal and go to a different deal. But I don't know. I don't even know if that's possible, to be honest with you. The missteps that happened in the past 2 years or year and a half, I'd say now at this point, is insane. If he had never taken the bait, he'd be in a different position. DDG, I mean, the bait was so clear that he took it. I mean, it was just like this. He was obviously prepared, and Drake was underprepared. DDG speaks on people talking about his album Moo, earning only 563,000 streams on Spotify in the first day. That's pretty good. He's a streamer. He's not like a real artist. He's like half artist, half streamer. He says, is this what the music industry's become nowadays? It's who can get the most streams. It's always been about that. It's always been about who has the most sales, the most attention, the most everything. He says, how about we enjoy music for what it is? It's never going to be that way because people with big sales throw it in your face. It's always he does it with cars and money and houses, you know, like it's just, I like DDG, but it's like everybody uses material things and accolades and as trophies to stun on the next person, especially when there's a problem. Then we got Travis Hunter was baptized before the game against the Seahawks. Okay, this is how you know how bad the music was this year. Young Thug's Money on Money featuring Future has been submitted for 68th Annual Grammy Awards, record of the year, song of the year, best rap performance, best rap song, and best music video. It should not be in any of those categories. It was a mid song at best. Okay, sorry. Okay, that shows you how bad music was this year. It was not good. It was not a great year for music. It's just the truth. Max B coming home in just under 30 days, okay? He'll be here 25, 30 days, you know, somewhere in there, okay? Home, performing. Jim Jones is nervous. Jim Jones said he would never forgive Max B on a recent interview with Mano when he was open to doing it years ago. He's taking pictures with Max B's son. But guess what? All this proves that she did touch it in Miami. Max B and Chrissy, they had a thing in Miami while they were on tour with Jim. Okay? She touched it in Miami for real. And that's why Jim Jones never put a ring on that finger, because he knows she was for the streets. She was for the streets, bro. Jim Jones, triple plastique, trying to figure a way out. Jackboy hints at Kodak Black collab on his album. I would highly doubt it, but anything's possible. I mean, it would be good that if they put their beefs aside.
They say we need Yak on the album. Well, how you know he ain't on the album? How you know he ain't on the album? That's what I be saying. Y'all be... Dude might be on the album. You don't see Thug and Lucci? How you know he ain't on the album? I can't do no wrong, man.
Jackboy's goofy, man. I like Jackboy's music, some of it, but it's like, this is goofy. Kodak put you on.
The sniper game, because I do. Yeah, I f with SG. SG my shit, for real, for real. Sniper game my shit. Them boys on some KTB shit.
Yeah, he's annoying. To be honest with you, Kodak Black just destroyed him. Remember when he put out that diss song and it became a hit record? Destroyed. Let's see what else we got here. Clarissa Shields kind of like talking about Tank retiring. And she says Shakur, she still thinks Shakur could beat him, and he calls Tank, he does call Tank out. And Tank said, "Stop mentioning my name. You're feeding my ego." This Jake Paul fight was supposed to be his retirement. I don't think that's... I mean, he might make enough money to retire after this fight. We'll see. She says he's a scary dude. He is. She's meaning a scary dude in a good way. Just so you know. We already talked about this. But, Stephen A. Smith was nervous when Serena Williams' husband said, "Hey, I thought you have some marriage advice for me," because Stephen A. Smith had some comments about Serena Williams performing with Kendrick Lamar, and she had dated Drake, and just check your girl or something like that. I don't know. And this guy's a billionaire, just so you know. The guy that Alexis Ohanian, what was the company he founded? Was it? It wasn't Airbnb, right? It was like Ohanian company. He was his current company, venture capital funding, co-founder, partner of. I forget the company. Oh, okay. Stoke Space RO Health Company. Feastables Stoke Space RO Health Company. He had another big investment. He's only 42. He looks like he's older. Let's see. He had a bigger... He had another company. I forget what it was called. Anyways. Yungeen Ace has now canceled all tour dates that were scheduled to take place this month. So that means probably he has legal trouble coming. Rico, something. I don't know. Something's going on. Rick Ross selling his Florida home for $6.5 million. I think that's a profit. I think he bought it for $3.5. Might double up. Lil Wayne keeps saying since Lil Wayne hasn't eaten fast food in 20 plus years, he has his chef pull over and cook him fresh meals on the side of the road. But he used to drink codeine, 200 blunts daily. He draws the line at a spicy chicken sandwich. That's the hood therapist that posed it. Now, this is the difference between releasing a record on your own, like Prodigy did a few years ago, and RP Prodigy. His estate put out a project a few years ago, and it didn't do well. This new project is under Mass Appeal, which is Nas. Nas owns Mass Appeal. And yeah, you get publicity. You get more publicity. And it's a really good album, to be honest with you. So the new Mobb Deep album, Joe Budden and them react to it. Everybody's reacting to it. It's getting a lot of press. And this is the difference between dropping an album on your own and dropping an album with people with power. Nas has power. And Nas made sure this record was heard. Nas made sure this record got publicity. And you know it's out. It's not just under the radar, which is great. Khaled sits down with Birdman, which is, they don't really get along that well ever since, Birdman helped him out a lot in the beginning, but then when he signed to Cash Money, Birdman did some funny business with Khaled, and they didn't really talk since. Birdman still would clear records for Khaled, with Wayne and stuff, and Nicki, but their business was hurt. Business relationship was hurt, and their personal relationship was hurt. But Birdman's on tour with Young Boy. That's a whole nother thing, We talked about that. It's a little weird. And then BG says, in a new song, he says, they're blaming me for Turk not being in the Hot Boys or being left out the Hot Boys. He doesn't give a F. Turk always starts trouble for himself. I'm sorry to say. It's true. And now Turk's responding, saying that BG's a snitch. Basically. He basically accuses him of being a snitch. But if you felt like that the whole time, you should have never been cool with him, right?
Nigga, on this paperwork, they done blamed you.
Turk, if you notice that Turk's always the common... I like Turk and everything, but he starts a lot of issues. You could call it defending yourself, but up to a certain point, it's like, you're causing a lot of issues for yourself. Future faces lawsuit over album cover photo for mixtape Pluto, accused of using photo of Dungeon Family home without their permission. I mean, come on, he was part of Dungeon Family in the beginning. He comes from Dungeon Family. And lastly, Nori says the truth. Kodak Black needs to be protected. He's different. He's the DMX of Florida. I would say that for sure. Okay. And he helps out his community, helps out his crew, and he needs to be protected, and people need to help him. You can't just feel sorry for him or pray for him. You got to actually help with Kodak Black. Otherwise, you lose him. He's unique. There's one Kodak Black. There was one DMX. DMX wasn't protected enough. They was tried. People try. Swiss Beats would stop everything. I'll give him that and try to help him. But there's only so much you can do sometimes. And that's about it. This is Jordan Tower with JT News. Make sure you smash that like button, smash that subscribe button. I appreciate you all, and I'll check you guys in the next one. Peace.